Hello and welcome to today's review. Today we're looking at the newly released Age of the Primes commander class Onslaught. And there he is in robot mode. And I'll be honest, it's pretty good. Bruticus in general is probably my second favourite combiner behind Defensor. Although at the time of recording this, there's been no leaks of one. I'd love to see one in the future. Now Onslaught here. Pretty simple, nice deep sort of like navy blue and the green, very reminiscent of many other military vehicles. It's got a wonderful head sculpt with the visor and the chrome faceplate, and I think that's just beautiful. Just fetch it closer. I think that the head sculpt is wonderful. As we move away down, we've got the Decepticon logo, and it's not as greebled as some previous releases. It's a much more cleaner aesthetic, and that's something I'm pretty sure they're trying to move for anyway, to towards more toon, I guess, aesthetic rather than the stylized aesthetic. But now one problem again for an 80 odd pound figure is forearm gaps. They are quite prevalent, and something of this, I guess you say, price point, therefore quality, it shouldn't have that. I understand it's for transformation and everything, but again, something to think about. Proportion wise, I think the figure is essentially perfect. If we work our way further down, look at the legs, it's just pretty good. I think it looks pretty much like the figure. If we come to the side profile, get pinned wheels, which is a really nice touch, and massive heels to stop him from falling over. Come to the back, he essentially has no backpack. Like, you might say, oh, that's the backpack. Pretty sure that's kind of accurate to animation model anyway, to the so there's not really a backpack per se, and even then it does clean up pretty nicely. There is some forearm kipple, which maybe they could have done something about, I don't know. As a figure, it works really well, well proportioned, it's really nice. Going into articulation, we have a ball joint at the head, so you can look up. Oh, you can look down, and then the transformation joint means you can look down like that, which I think might break his neck. It can rotate, but it's really stiff on this copy. It can rotate the other way, just like I said, really stiff, and then it can rock side to side like that. 360 degrees, come out like that, and transformation means it can go up all the way like that. Rotation, forearm, 90 degrees of bend, and no wrist rotation, which again, this price point, again, I don't know how it transforms, but for this price point is disappointing. It has got waist rotation, legs, if we move hip flap up, can kick that far forward, that far backwards, pretty standard stuff, and out to a good degree. You get rotation, we got a really deep knee bend due to how he transforms. And we get toe bend up, again, transformation, and ankle rocker. So I think it is a very good figure. Now, for comparison, put him there. We fetch in the other two Commander class center robots. Motormaster. But oh god, Superion. There. I think they're all roughly about the same height, which is good. They should be roughly all the same height, in my opinion. Get those two out of there. And some other Commander classes. We've got Optimus Prime from the Studio Series line, and then Kingdom Rodimus. Optimus is taller than Onslaught here. Rodimus is about the same height as Onslaught, so you know, take it as you will. And then for the final Commander class comparison, I'm fetching Ultra Magnus. And Ultra Magnus, as you can see, is quite the large figure, as he should be. Dwarfs Onslaught here. That is well worth the money, and I think that works. That's good. So there's that. Now, obviously, for the final comparison, Swindle hasn't been released yet. However, we have got the other three Combaticons. So Voyager class Brawl and the two deluxe classes, Blast Off and Vortex. Like that. I think they all look together when look good together. When Swindle comes, I think it will be a brilliant set. I think this is going to be this will be the best combiner out of the three Scramble City ones they've done. It might not quite get to the level of Devastator though, but I think it's going to be a good combiner. Obviously, 80 quid just for a robot seems a bit of a rip-off, which is why you get a battle station, which is a heft chunk of plastic. It's a battle station. What more? It looks alright, and then what you can do, rotate his arms like that. It can peg onto the ports either side of this turret, like that, and it makes it look like he's firing it. And then small ramp at the front, so it looks like things can drive up it. You know, the classical sort of G1 stuff. Get rid of the figure. We can compare to some of the other battle stations we've got. So that's Superion's, just as compact as this one is, and then you can get Multi-Masters or Menasors, which is a lot longer and won't really fit into the makeshift studio, but you can see, you know, the difference. Okay, so for transformation, first thing you want to do is push in the fists in either side, rotate the arms around, bend them upwards like that, pull them out, rotate them around, rotate that around, pull. What you want to do is come out that, untab that there, pull the back out and bring the arms all the way up like that. Then you want to come to the back. And what you want to do, you see these? They just rotate in like that. And that rotates in all the way like that. And you want to bring, you might need to just finagle everything around. Just bring that out, bring it up, and that up like that. And then you can bring all these around, and they should lock into place. There's a tab on the forearm that tabs up, and a tab on this bit that tabs into there. And just collapse that on there, down, and that is the front half done. Back half, fold the heel spur-in, fold the heel spur-in, like that. You want to pull these sections away, this green bit here, just rotate all the way around. So on this side, take all the way around, fold the feet forward, tab them both together. Then my copy is really stiff, but what you want to do is bend the whole assembly round till these green tabs go into these long slots here side. Then you fold these around till these pegs go into those ports there, like so. And that's the truck all done. What you want to do is fetch this over. First thing you want to do, take these arm sections off. They need nothing done to them. Put them to the one side. Then I'm going to lift that up, fold the turrets forward, fold it down, and fold that back down. That's that bit done. Rotate it all the way around and pull out this blue bit. Then I'll fold the legs down, flat. Not untab the leg from the thing, but fold the entire thing down like that. Actually, no you don't. You want to pull these up, tab them into place to the clip, then pull the entire thing down. So it looks something like that. So you fetch back your arms, come to the bottom, and then you just align all the various pegs and ports up. Just stick them in, and then once you've done both sides, actually no, you need to attach both arms together. You need to attach both arms together, then you can push that into place and fold down the back, and that's the trailer. It's connected to, you come here, you see these two pegs on either side, pull and then tabs, whatever, on either side, will tab into the truck. And there he is in his carrier mode. Okay, so he is really long in robot mode. Robot mode? Car mode. Oh, truck mode. God, I'll get there eventually. But he looks fantastic, and arguably, I'd say he might be the best combined center robot, combiner center robot, combined class we've gotten. Unfortunately, we're all going to be able to see this angle because I can't really move it around. I just think he's better. I mean, we're fetching fellow truck Motormaster. honestly, to me, the difference is night and day in their designs. Just look at that. That one's still a cool figure. I think it looks so much better. Just get it out here. I'm fetching Superion's very odd combined modes. The one where nobody really understood why of like this super Concord. It's just stupid. Actually, it's great for you. I'll look at the trailer in a moment. So, the hull is very blue. There is that, yes. But I think it looks great. I get the grille details, which are supposed to look like the hands, like the G1 toy. Again, we'll get these pinwheels. We do get peg wheels here, which is, again, price point, not great. Come to the back here. You're not going to see it that much, because if you have it in robot mode, in car mode, I keep putting it out, you'll have the trailer attached like that. You won't really see it. Now the trailer has really huge turrets, and that is beautiful. I like that. I think it looks great. Then we get an actual trailer, because he is a tank transporter. So what we can do, we can take Brawl, put him on there, and you can transport Brawl, and that looks good, very good. I guess you can kind of pull out the feet at the back to look like a sort of ramp for him to go up, but it is left a bit wanting there. You know, I think that overall, as a figure, this is probably the top of what, you know, the best one thus far. I mean, Motormaster was pretty good. Yeah, the trailer's a bit stubby, and other things will be left aside, but the truck mode's nice. Superion's a bit, like if we just take the trailer away, and fetching Superion's regular jet mode, even then, it looks right, but hey, it might just be me. I don't have I'm not the biggest Superion enjoyer. I'm fetching Motormaster that completes the 3. And I think that is a really nice figure, and I think the combiner will be perfect. Anyway, that's been my review of Age of the Flames Onslaught. Thank you for watching.